Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Journey to Become Wealthy. My name is Kelvin and today is Wednesday. We got a midweek check-in. So we have a lot going on this week, especially as far as earnings. We have a lot of good news, and just a quick look at the market is going to show us things that we already predicted early last week. But before I get into it, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I make videos. So let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. The markets are up. The markets are up and we are loving it. We got the Dow Jones up 1.29%, the S&P 500 up 1.56%, NASDAQ up 2.59%, and the Russell up 1.41%, with the VIX coming down hot and heavy. So you know that fear and greed is getting closer and closer to where we want it to be, and that is beautiful news. But one thing I gotta point out, right, you all, Monday, I just said Monday that we were striking Sofi and PayPal off our list. And lo and behold, they had earnings this week and they blew us out the water, right? They blew it out the water. Sofi is up 28.39% today. I think PayPal it did its thing. It's up 9.25%, but still making a great comeback. Both of these companies beat out earnings, I believe, by 8%. They just blew it out the water, and that is beautiful because I'm still holding SoFi. I just thought I saw it moving flat, so I can admit when I'm wrong, right? I saw it holding at $6 for months, especially after being at 13, 15, 16. Let's see how high SoFi was, because it's still way down. It is still down 47% for the year. It was at $15.68, and look at it. It just traded sideways for months. I mean, basically for months at $6, and then all of a sudden today we're up 28%. Hopefully if you were in this thing, hopefully you were dollar cost averaging, and your average is fairly close to this, and you are not down 47% still. If you had this at the beginning of the year, you should not be down 47.51%, because you should have been averaging down the entire time. So that's what I got to say about that. Same for PayPal. You should not be down over 40-50%, because you should have been averaging down. On a day like today, you should be seeing some profits, and your account should be looking glorious, just like mine was today. So that's what we got there. Let's talk about this company, AMTD, you guys. This thing has been hot and heavy. It's another one of those Wall Street bets winners like GameStop and AMC. This thing has run. How a little known stock soared 21,000%. 21,000%. So it's a Hong Kong company called AMTD. Everybody's been talking about it, and really and truly, I hate that I missed out on it, but I'm always cautious when it comes to these things. Let's look at this, guys. This company just IPO'd at $7 2 weeks ago. If you look at it here, it was $16 on July 15th. 2 weeks ago now. 2 weeks ago. And it ran all the way up to $1,662. So if you bought 100 shares of this joker on IPO day, you spent maybe $1,600. Right? Let's pull out our calculator. We gotta do math on this joker, right? 100 times 16, $1,600. And it ran all the way up to $1,679. Let's see what that $100 would be worth. $1,679. And I'm gonna pull my calculator over here so y'all can see it with me, right? I ain't mean the big screen, but look at this, guys. 100 shares now would have cost you $1,600. Now you bought 100 of those. You made $167,000 in 2 weeks. AMTD has ran to the moon and is slowly coming back down. Just like all the others, right? We know GameStop did it. AMC came back down. But just the fact anybody who was able to catch this run, even if you caught it at $43, you bought 100 shares. Even you up 3,728% in a week. Man, that's beautiful. I hate I missed it. I have not been on Reddit watching the Wall Street bets like I used to back when GameStop first ran up. But man, missing out on a play like this really makes me want to get back in there, because this is the type of stuff that's YOLO plays, right? It's the excitement. It's the thrill of it all. And not to mention, what's more exciting than making money? Imagine turning your $1,600 into $166,000. $100,000, man, in 2 weeks. That would have been beautiful. But hey, it is what it is. It is okay. You win some, you lose some. It's always more stocks out here to trade, right? Always more stocks out here to trade. Let's check out our fear and greed index. It is at that 44 mark. So we are getting closer to our 50. You guys know we love in the 50. That's where we want to be. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks we see it get it back in the neutral zone and slowly ease to greed, because that is an indicator that the market is going back bullish for sure. And while we're talking about that, the market being bullish, how far from the bottom have we come? So we know right here is the bottom. We know in order to come out of the bear market, we got to go back up 20%. We are currently up 13.32%. So we're only 7% more away from being out of the bear market and going back bullish, right? And we know, just like here, everywhere you see is the dip, right? It's never going to be a straight shot to the top, right? It's always going to be some dips. So there's always more opportunities for you all to buy dips, hopefully make some money. I don't know what else could possibly be a negative catalyst for this market. At this point, I think we saw our bottom. We saw our bottom here at the $3,666 mark on June 16th. And I think we're on our way back up to norms. Hopefully we can, if we can recover all of this, the full 13% for the year that's left, that would be beautiful, because that means those of you who've been averaging down with me, dollar cost averaging into your plays, we're going to double up our money probably. We're going to make a lot more than 2013. If you bought down here, you for sure, you got 26% that could possibly come back. However, if you bought somewhere in here where you could possibly see the potential of making 15 to 20% back already before the end of the year, if this thing recovers like I expect it to. So that's what we want to see. We already know based on our charts, right? This is our 4-hour chart. We already had a cool off day, which we talked about that on Monday. Cool off day. Yesterday was green. Today, very much flat, but still beautiful day. And I told you all that 414 was one of our first points. And once we see 414, if we break through 414, our next point will be 416, I believe. So this 416. Either 416.43 or 417.64 gonna be our next points of resistance, where we could possibly see the top of this thing getting knocked back down, just like here, right? We see the top of it and we see it come back down. We see it trade sideways for a little while before it comes back down. So those are our 2 points of resistance where we could possibly see the market come back down a little bit. But right now, as of right now, we're on a rocket. We're on a slingshot towards the moon. So that's what I forecast going forward, unless something changes. We're holding right now at that 414, which is what I told you. Look at that. I mean, we talked about it perfectly. Go back and watch the Sunday or the Monday video. We marked it perfectly. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful when you see your charts work out just well? And you all know, if you've been taking screenshots, following along, you know that I am not doing this as we go. This is something we charted out probably a month or two ago, and we've been on the money pretty much every time. We saw the bottom here, we saw the top here, and today we see the flatness. We saw the bottom here, and it's just beautiful how to chart. And this is how charting can be fun and how you all can make money. So you guys make sure you follow along, make sure you watch the videos, and make sure you continue to learn these things so that you can be profitable in this market. Whether the market's going down or up, we want to make sure we're able to make money. So that's what I got for you all today. The market is looking bullish. It's looking beautiful green. It traded flat today. We have a bunch of crazy stocks going crazy. I mean, just running wild. 6,000%, 21,000% returns in 2 weeks. It's money out here to be made, you all. If you all know some stocks that you want to look at, you want me to check out, make sure you leave it in the comment section. Be sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I thank you guys for joining Journey to Become Wealthy, and I'll see you guys later.